Have you ever looked at your savings account and thought, how is it taking me this long to get ahead? You save $50, $100, maybe even $500. But somehow your financial goals still feel miles away. You cut expenses, skip purchases, try to be responsible, and yet building meaningful savings can feel painfully slow. The frustrating truth is that saving money usually isn't slow because you're bad with money. It's slow because most people are using a system that depends entirely on willpower. And when your money doesn't have a clear job before you spend it, saving becomes whatever is left over at the end of the month, which is usually not much. Today, we're going to break down the real reason saving money takes forever, why traditional budgeting often fails, and how creating a simple system can help you make financial progress much faster. Because the goal isn't to stop enjoying your life. The goal is to make sure your money is actually moving you toward the future you want. The first reason saving money takes forever is simple. Most people save what's left instead of paying themselves first. Think about how your typical month works. Your paycheck arrives, bills get paid, groceries get purchased, subscriptions renew, gas gets bought, entertainment happens, and then you look at whatever remains and decide whether you can save it. The problem is that whatever remains is unpredictable. Some months you might save $300. Other months, an unexpected expense wipes out your entire surplus. This creates a frustrating cycle where you technically save money but never seem to build momentum. Instead of giving savings the leftovers, reverse the process. When your paycheck arrives, decide in advance how much should go toward your future. Even if that amount starts at $25 or $50 per paycheck, consistency matters more than starting with a huge number. Once the money is automatically directed towards savings, you stop making saving a decision you have to repeatedly make. You're no longer asking yourself, can I afford to save this month? You've already made the decision. Your spending has to adapt around the plan. That small shift can completely change how quickly your savings grows because you're turning saving from an occasional activity into a financial system. The second reason saving takes forever is that people underestimate how much small leaks affect their progress. You might look at a $7 subscription, a $12 delivery fee, a $20 impulse purchase, or a few extra restaurant meals and think, that's not enough to matter. Individually, you're right. But repeated hundreds of times throughout the year, those small decisions can represent thousands of dollars. The solution isn't to eliminate every enjoyable expense. That approach usually creates a restrictive budget that becomes impossible to maintain. Instead, identify the expenses that happen repeatedly without adding much value to your life. Maybe you have subscriptions you barely use. Maybe convenient spending has become automatic. Maybe you frequently spend because you haven't assigned your paycheck a purpose. The key is not obsessing over every dollar. It's finding the handful of spending patterns that consistently slow down your progress. Then redirect that money toward a specific goal. For example, cutting $100 of recurring monthly waste gives you another $1,200 per year to put toward an emergency fund, debt, investing, or another financial milestone. That's where the power of optimization comes in. You don't necessarily need to make more money to start making faster progress. Sometimes you simply need to stop allowing your existing income to disappear before it can work for you. Another major reason saving feels painfully slow is that people try to accomplish too many financial goals at the same time. You want an emergency fund, a vacation fund, retirement savings, a new car, debt payoff, investments, and maybe a down payment. Every goal sounds important, so you send a little money toward everything. The result? Nothing seems to move quickly. Instead, create a financial priority system. Choose the goal that would make the biggest difference in your current situation and focus your available money there first. Once you reach that milestone, move to the next one. This creates visible wins and builds momentum. Imagine trying to push 6 cars at the same time. You might move all of them slightly, but you won't get very far. Now imagine putting all your effort behind one car. Suddenly, you can create real movement. Your finances work the same way. You don't need to achieve every financial goal simultaneously. You need a clear sequence. And this is where a tool like PaycheckPlanner.ai can help. Instead of trying to mentally calculate everything every payday, you can use a structured plan to understand where your paycheck needs to go. When every dollar has a purpose, your progress becomes easier to see, and when you can actually see progress, staying consistent becomes much easier. There's also a psychological reason. Saving money takes forever. You're probably measuring the wrong thing. Many people constantly check their bank balance and judge their progress based on how much money they have available right now. But a higher checking account balance doesn't necessarily mean you're getting wealthier. You could have $5,000 sitting in checking while carrying $10,000 in high-interest debt. Instead of obsessing over your account balance, start tracking financial milestones. Did you save your first $1,000 emergency fund? Did you pay off a credit card? Did you increase your retirement contribution? Did you build 1 month of essential expenses? Did you reduce your debt by another $500? These milestones give you evidence that your financial behavior is working. And that matters because financial progress compounds emotionally before it compounds financially. When you see yourself making progress, you become more motivated to continue. You stop thinking, "I'm terrible with money," and start thinking, "I'm getting better with money." That identity shift is incredibly powerful. The objective isn't simply to accumulate a large number in a savings account. It's to build a repeatable financial system that consistently moves you forward. Once that system is established, your money can begin working in the background instead of depending on motivation every single month. So, if saving money feels like it's taking forever, don't automatically assume you need to earn twice as much. First, look at your system. Are you saving before you spend, or only after everything else is paid? Are recurring expenses quietly draining your income? Are you spreading your money across too many goals? And most importantly, do you actually have a plan for every paycheck? The fastest path forward usually isn't one dramatic financial decision. It's a series of small decisions that happen consistently. Start with one savings target. Automate the contribution. Reduce one unnecessary recurring expense. Give your paycheck specific jobs. Then track your milestones so you can see your progress. And if you want help turning those ideas into an actual paycheck-based plan, check out PaycheckPlanner.ai. It's designed to help you organize your income, expenses, savings, goals, and debt so you can stop wondering where your money went and start telling your money where to go. Remember, building wealth isn't about becoming perfect with money overnight. It's about creating a system you can repeat every payday. Because once your money starts moving intentionally, saving doesn't have to feel like it takes forever. And we are building real financial progress, one step at a time. If this video helped you rethink the way you save, hit like, subscribe for more practical, personal finance strategies, and comment plan if you're ready to take control of your next paycheck. Then visit PaycheckPlanner.ai and start building a clearer plan for your money today.